see you win. They don't wanna see you win. They just wanna see you fall. They just wanna see you fall. Baby, stack up your ends. Make it stack. Show them suckers how to ball. Show them suckers how to ball. They don't wanna see you win. They don't wanna see you win. They just wanna see you fall. They just wanna see you fall. Baby, stack.
Yo, 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 yo. We are back, ladies and gentlemen, players and playerrettes. We are back for season 2 of Playrrr Parlays. Man, I ain't even gonna lie, I miss y'all, man. It's your boy Fresh Off Horn. Unfortunately, we won't be joined by my lovely co-host, Cookbook. Him and his family are on vacation right now. We wish them safe travels. Him, his wife, and for all of you that don't know, Fresh Off has a newborn. She is 3 months currently. Her name is Kennedy. We just want to say congratulations to Cookbook. He's a new father, man. He's still adjusting to it. He's still, learning the ropes. So, we gonna wish him the best of luck on that. And he'll be joining us next week. So I'm flying solo tonight. Your boy Fresh Off Horn, man. It's been a long off season. Man, the off season just seemed like forever. But man, I'm just happy to have football back. Cause man, football is one of those things that just really just brings people together. You know what I mean? Like, it's kind of like music to me. Well, actually, I would say football probably more than music because, like, it seemed like on Sundays, man, everybody just settle they put their differences aside, you know what I'm saying, and watch the game. Like, some people, don't like blue people. Some people don't like polka dot people, but, on Sunday, you might not even see them polka dots. If we both rooting for the Packers, you know what I'm saying? We both rooting for the Steelers. We both Steeler Nation. So, on Sunday, that's all that come first. So, I just always loved football, man. Probably, man, I think the thing that turned me on to football was probably the Little Giants movie. Yeah, I'm a unk. I know, I'm showing my age, but for y'all that can remember that movie, Little Giants, it's a classic movie, man. It's a football movie, man. It's about like a little league football team. It's a dope movie. It was hilarious. I might have to go watch that soon. I ain't seen it in a minute, man. That was my movie. The memories. But yeah, man, that's like ever since then. Um, and the crazy thing about it is I was originally my first favorite team was, believe it or not, the Dallas Cowboys. Like, and I think, man, and maybe that's because it's America's team. So, I think every kid probably growing up want to be like a cowboy. You know what I'm saying? So, and then I was a big Emmitt Smith fan. Like, man, I wanted to be Emmitt Smith so bad. So that's probably what did it for me, man. Watching Emmett play in that movie, Little Giants. Yeah, so yeah, man, it's been a long off season, man. I hope everybody has been well. I hope everybody, just been keeping it player at all times, man. Want to welcome back all my season 1 viewers and listeners, and I want to give a warm welcome to all our new guests and visitors and listeners and viewers. It's Playrrr Parlays, man. We talk our shit, and we give y'all picks, and hopefully we can win y'all some money. Every week we do discuss, a few hot topics. I do have a few hot topics for today. And then uh we go with topics around the sports world, entertainment, all of that, and then we go straight to the football. That's what I've been waiting for this, man. I'm just real excited, y'all. I'm just real excited. So yeah, man. I got a few topics today. The first one I want to bring up is male cheerleaders in the NFL. I was reading an article. It was saying how the Minnesota Vikings had hired like male cheerleaders, and yeah, I looked at the pictures and it just don't look right. Cause as like I said, as a kid, I grew up as a Dallas Cowboys fan, and as everybody knows, like um the Dallas cheerleaders have probably they've been just been just as famous as the Cowboys like over the years. It's a lot of little girls want to grow up to be Dallas cheerleaders. They even had a show, all of that, man. And it was always beautiful girls and stuff, and so I think like the whole league fell in line with that. Like, Dallas got beautiful girls on the sideline. So we're gonna get us some beautiful girls too. So, eventually the league inherited that. So we had beautiful ladies on the sidelines of every game. But of course, just like it's 2025, everybody wants to be included. Like until some grown dude like, oh man, why can't I be a Dallas Cowboys cheerleader? Like, come on, bro. Like, damn, like some things you just gotta stay out of and just let people have it. Let the ladies have that, man. It was no need for that. That's like I'm a boxing fan, and everybody knows, like in boxing, between rounds they have ring girls, like very attractive girls, pretty fit and all of that. They walk with the round numbers or whatever, and just stand there looking pretty, and while they're interviewing the boxers and all of that. That's like dudes being like, oh, why can't I be a ring boy and, prance around the ring in some little shorts in between a round? Like, bro, do you know how many ticket sales they will lose for that? Do you know how many ticket sales the Vikings are finna lose for that? It's probably about to be like season ticket holders. Um, they probably about to sell their tickets, or just don't even use them. It's a lot of rich people that just be like, fuck it, they don't even use it. But yeah, they about to. I think they stock could plummet. I don't know. I'm not like an expert in any of that, but I mean, because from the looks of people on like social media, it's not too. I don't see too many people that's happy about it. It's people that's like diehard football fans, and they like enraged about it. Like, and it's like football has just always been about toughness. No doubt you have to, have some brains. It could be a game of chess too at the same time. Like it's a mental game too, but it's always been centered around being tough. And that's probably what makes America love it so much. And there is absolutely nothing wrong with that. Like, it just seemed like nothing can be tough anymore. Like nothing can like nobody can like. It's wild, man. I just, but yeah, I definitely, me personally, I would kind of be angry if I like had front row tickets to a game, and then I just got these dudes in little shorts dancing in front of me all day. I mean, I ain't got no time. I ain't got nothing against dudes and doing whatever they do, but I don't want to see it. And I'm good, bro. Like I'm straight. I'm cool on all of that. So it's a lot of people, and there's another group of people that's because everybody wants to be. I'm all about inclusion. Just like women want to play football and all of that. You can play football. That's fine. Just in another league. Like, come on, bro. Like, you just getting ran over by like Derrick Henry. Who want to watch that, bro? That's got to be sickening to watch. Like, just play flag football. That's cool. And the flag football, I don't know if y'all been looking, but that's been pretty entertaining, man. The kids, like, especially the little girls, like they be out there balling, man. Like, salute to them and the young boys too. Like they really doing their thing with the flag football, and a lot of those kids a lot of those kids are going places, like, athletically. So yeah, salute to them. So yeah, moving along, in other news, uh it just came out that Travis Hunter and his wife are expecting a baby. Um I see a lot of people, talking about that. Uh they have a lot of people have like a lot of negative things to say about it, like, you all remember the gold digger thing, and she's only with him for the money and all of that. So, man, I just think, like, at this point, we haven't seen nothing yet. I guess he hasn't got the max contract yet, so it still remains to be seen. But I think, just let the young man live his life, man. And find learn out. I mean, if that is the case, if she's like using him, what can you do? Let him find out the hard way. Everybody had to find out the hard way about, gold diggers. I'm not calling her a gold digger, but I'm just saying, like, just let the boy live his life. Just stay out of his business, man. Me personally, I congratulate you, man. Um, Congratulations to you and your wife, man. Birth is just a beautiful thing, man. It's a beautiful thing. And good luck. Good luck. Yeah. I ain't gonna spend too much time on that. Um this just in today. I found out today that Mike Tyson and Floyd Mayweather they just signed contracts to do an exhibition fight in spring 2026. Um I think that'll be, it's an exhibition. They both pretty old. And based on the last Tyson fight, it didn't look real to me, you know. So I mean, I'm gonna watch it for sure. Everybody's gonna watch it because that's like, two of the goats, of course. Um, I think they definitely. I don't know, like, I don't know who's gonna have the fight, like where you can watch it. I'm guessing probably like a Netflix. Not too sure on that. But I think it will be entertaining. And if I had to put money on one of those people, Tyson or Mayweather, ah man, it's tricky because it's like Mike is one of the most powerful, and then Mayweather is one of the most elusive. So I think that's what's gonna make it like so interesting. Um, because you got like the best of both worlds, literally. So it's kind of hard to go with one of those. Um, I would like to see Mike win, just to reminisce and see Mike win, but I really wouldn't care because it's only an exhibition. I'm sure they'll have some fun out there. Um, but yeah, it would be interesting to see. Then we never seen Mayweather lose. We saw Tyson lose before, but yeah, I think it'll be pretty interesting. I got a little basketball news. Well, a little basketball talk rather. Justin Ben Simmons is considering retirement, which is, I think pretty reasonable. You haven't played for real and shit. How long? Like 2, 3 years. Like they said it was a few teams that was interested in him, but I just see him going to a team and just doing the same thing. You're gonna be the last man on the bench, and I wonder what type of contract he would get. Like, do they still spend a bunch of millions on Ben Simmons? Like, but yeah, I think he should definitely retire. I don't see him doing anything else like in the basketball world for real, like as far as on TV, like, because I mean, you haven't played any games, bro. Like, I don't. That is just so weird to me. But I mean, maybe he on his Marshawn Lynch. He definitely milking them. He definitely got a bag up at him. So, shit, why not retire? But I just think it sucks because a lot of people, and I was one of those people. I was kind of excited for him, man. I thought he was gonna be great. I thought he was gonna be. I ain't gonna lie. I thought he was like one day he would possibly be one of the best players in the league. Like those couple those young years when he came, he was phenomenal. But maybe he figured out a system to maybe he figured out a way to beat the system. So and shit, I ain't mad at that. But you know, good luck to him and whatever he decides to do. Just yeah. Yeah, I think you should, man. Fuck that. Just retire, man. Retire. Fuck it. Just please retire. I'm actually tired of hearing about it. I don't even know why I even brought you up. Just go get the fuck respectfully, bro. Just go. Get the fuck on, bro. You shouldn't even be I shouldn't even be talking about this. What am I talking about? See, that's why I miss my co-host. He'll be back next week, y'all. Yeah, man. And other basketball news, Carmelo Anthony will be an announcer next season, which is awesome. I think he definitely deserve it. He definitely deserves it. Cause he he one of the goats too. Even though he never made it, he never won a ring, but a lot of kids looked up to him, man, and a lot of kids he is the goat to some kids and some people my age, well maybe not kids because uh but yeah, I think that's well deserved. I think he's a good fit. um he will be on NBC, actually. Yeah, he'll be on NBC. But yeah, it should be interesting just to see him in a suit every night on NBC. Damn, that's gonna be weird. The only thing I could picture is the draft pictures, like the pictures from draft day with that big ass zoot suit on, with him looking like Malcolm X in a movie. But yeah, that's gonna be good, man, and I think that's gonna draw a bigger crowd. I think that's gonna boost revenue, man. I think people just going I think a lot of people, your casual basketball fan might, tune in more to NBC just to hear Carmelo's take. People that's probably lost interest of the game. You might bring a couple, fans back. I think that's big. So congratulations to Carmelo on that. And other basketball news, well, not really news. It was just a debate that I was having with somebody. It was whether you think Robert Ory should make the Hall of Fame. Should Robert Ory make the Hall of Fame? Robert Ory, aka Big Shot Bob. And And he definitely earned that name. They don't call him Big Shot Bob for nothing. He made the biggest shot probably of of those playoffs that they won. Um Not only once, not twice, but three times. And I want to say he probably holds the record for this. I'm not sure, so don't quote me on that, but um he hit that 3-pointer with 0.3 seconds left. I had never when I saw it, I was watching that game. When I saw it, it was like it was amazing. I had never seen nothing like it. It was crazy. So just that alone, like that gotta go down like that might be like top 5 plays in NBA history to me. If not top 5, definitely top 10. Like that'll always be. So and I will say, as great as Kobe was, they wouldn't have won those games without Big Shot Bob and those clutch 3-pointers. But if you look at Big Shot Bob's numbers, like career numbers, career stats, they're not that great. That's the only thing that's, countering against him. But, he's well known. He got the recognition and all of that. I don't think he was ever like all over like the media and all of that. But I think just off those big shots, man, he made some of the biggest shots in NBA history. So I don't know. I think I'm kind of on the fence. You know, if you had to ask me this when they was playing, I would have been like, hell no, because I couldn't stand Robert Horry. I hated Robert Horry. I hated Rick Fox. Hell, I even hated Kobe at the time. But it got to a point where it's like, man, he's just great, bro. It's nothing you can do, man. You just gotta love him. How could you hate greatness? So but I still hated Robert Horry. Like he pissed me off. Yeah, he pissed me off. But yeah, if you look at his career numbers, they're not that great. They're not great at all. So it's a big debate going on about that. Yeah, so if you let me know in the comments how you feel about that. Do you think Robert Horry should be inducted into the Hall of Fame? I'm not sure what class he would be, but when he does, it's probably gonna be weird because of the other people that's in his induction class. Like, because they're gonna be like, like the numbers just gonna like, like Robert Horry. I don't know, but yeah. So I don't know, man. I'm kind of on the fence, man. If I was like the final judge, I don't know. I would probably have to say no, because it's kind of to me like shit. If you let him get away with it, you gotta let other people. Because shit, it's a lot of people that made great contributions to the game and like made history and did historical stuff, but they not really. But I mean, I guess he did do it like 3 times. So and he Big Shot Bob. So man, you know what? Fuck it, Big Shot Bob. I'll let you in, man. If it's up to me, bro, you win, man. You stamp, bro. You get a wristband from Fresh Out. It's all good, man. Even though I couldn't stand your ass. All right, fuck it, man. Go ahead, bro. I guess I'll give you a pass. Don't tell nobody, man. Don't tell nobody I snuck you in the back door. You hear me? Don't tell him it was me. Tell him it was Cookbook. Tell him Cookbook snuck you in the back. So yeah, let's get into some football, players. Let's get into some football. So week one, tonight's game. We got a Friday night game this season. For week one, Kansas City at the Los Angeles Chargers. Then Sunday games. New York Giants and Washington Commanders, Carolina and Jacksonville, Pittsburgh and the New York Jets, Las Vegas and New England, Arizona versus New Orleans, Cincinnati versus Cleveland, Miami at Indiana, Tampa Bay at Atlanta, Tennessee at Denver, San Francisco at Seattle, Detroit at Green Bay, Houston at the Rams, Baltimore at Buffalo, and finally Monday night prime time, Minnesota Vikings at the Chicago Bears. Yes. So looks like some pretty good games this week. Looks like some pretty good games. My boy Cookbook not here, but I know he's excited for the Bears. Me personally, not so excited. I know he would probably give them about 10 games this season, but a player like me is only gonna get a Bears. And this is actually being courteous because I really only see like 4. But sometimes good teams have pretty bad games, and they might sneak up on somebody. So I'll give them 6. I'm gonna go 6-11 for the Bears. I sound biased because y'all know I'm not the biggest Bears fan, but I've been looking at these schedules and and just real doing a lot of analyzation and analyzation. Is that a word? Or analysis? Analysis. Y'all know what I mean. I've been looking at these numbers and I've been looking at these schedules and all of that. And yeah, I'm gonna get a Bear 6. Get a Bear 6 wins. I really want to say like 4, but I give them the benefit of the doubt. I don't know why. Don't ask me why. They definitely don't deserve the benefit of the doubt. But fuck it. 6-11 for the Bears. Now, my Steelers, on the other hand, I'm gonna go 10-7 for the Steelers. I'm gonna go 10-7 for the Steelers, man. I just hope Aaron Rodgers don't. I just, I'm still scared, man. Nobody knows what what he's gonna do, man. Nobody knows, and it's such a mystery. We all just waiting and biting our fingernails, man. I just hope if he just, I think if he just don't turn the ball over, we'll be straight. But looking at the schedule, um, and then we always have immaculate defense, and you got the best coach in the league, Mike Tomlin. He turned shit to sugar all the time. So even if Aaron Rodgers is not playing up to par, I guess, I think we can still squeeze out 10 wins. So I'm going 10-7 for the Steelers. You dig? So yeah. Before we get into those picks and spreads and all of that good fun stuff, I wanted to give my predictions, my playoff picture for the NFC and the AFC. Um, we're gonna wait till next week. We're gonna get cookbooks predictions also. So yeah, so the AFC number 1 seed, I'm going with the Buffalo Bills. Number 2, I'm going with the Baltimore Ravens. Number 3, the Chiefs. Number 4, the Texans. Number 5, the Bengals. Number 6, none other than the Pittsburgh Steelers. And number 7, the Los Angeles Chargers. Yeah, it's tough because we don't know what it's as they bring in different new looks and new fresh faces and fresh legs and all type of different schemes and everything every year. So but I'm just going off the schedules, ladies and gentlemen, and what I see. All right, and for the NFC, number 1 seed, Eagles. Number 2, Lions. Number 3, 49ers. Number 4, Bucks. Number 5, Rams. Number 6, Vikings. And at the number 7 seed, I have the Commanders. Yes, yes, yes. I have the Commanders. And my rookie of the year prediction is Jackson Dart. I know Cookbook thought I was gonna go with Shador because I be online, you know, arguing for my dog. You know what I'm saying? So I think I'm gonna go with Jackson Dart. I got to see him play a little bit in comparison to other quarterbacks. He looks pretty good, man. I like his mechanics. Nice strong arm. Looks pretty accurate, and above all, what y'all all know I love. He looks like a tough kid, man. Looks like a real tough kid, and I think he'll go far in his league. So yeah, that's my rookie of the year prediction. I can't wait till next week to see who Cookbook is going with. That should be pretty interesting. Pretty interesting. If y'all want, y'all could drop y'all predictions in the comments. Let me know what y'all think. Let me know who gonna come out on top of all the divisions and all of that, and give me your rookie of the year predictions and MVPs and all of that. MVP predictions actually. MVP. Oh man, MVP prediction. Man, you know what? I'm gonna go out on a limb, man. I'm gonna give MVP to Jaden Daniels. You heard it here first, guys. Don't look at me like that. Don't look at me like that. Jaden Daniels, baby. MVP. You heard it here from the horse's mouth, from Fresh Off Horn at Player Parlays. You did. Ha ha ha. Alrighty. So, alright, man, we got an exciting week of football. An exciting week of football. So, what we do for those that don't know here at Player Parlays, like I told you earlier, we like to, try to win y'all a couple dollars. You know what I'm saying? Pad your pockets like a player. Roll with us, get your pockets swole with us. You feel? So every week we go down the run, we run down the games, and you know, we give you the spreads of the games, and we don't just give you a winner. You know, we do give you a winner if it's an underdog pick, but we like to do spread betting. We either say if the team is going to cover the spread, or if you should go against the spread if you think that the game is going to be closer than what Vegas is predicting. So it's a little tougher over here at Player Parlays. So at the end of each game, at the end of each week, we tally up, we tally, up how many we got correct. And I think Cookbook might have got me by. Actually, I want to say he got me by about 4 points, which is crazy. Last year, yeah, he got like four more picks right than me last year. So yeah, hopefully, I can get my revenge this season and come out on top. You feel me? So roll with Team Fresh Out, baby. All right, man. So let's get to it. All right, so tonight's game we got Kansas City at the Los Angeles Chargers. Vegas has Kansas City winning that game by 3 points. So a 3 point spread. And Fresh Off is gonna I'm gonna roll with Kansas City to cover that spread. I think they want to come out strong this year. I think they got a statement to make. Pat Mahomes, he looking fresh. You know, I think he ready to play, ready to get back out there. I know they salty after how they went out. Because they went out pretty bad in the Super Bowl. So they might have a little point to prove. The Chargers, I like Jay Herbert, Jay Herbo. But man, it's like it's tough beating the Patrick Mahomes. I don't think Jay Herbo got enough in the in the tank to compete with a Patrick Mahomes, and I really don't think I don't think the Chargers defense is equipped enough to stop Andy Reid and the Chiefs and that crazy playbook they got over there. Yeah, it could get pretty intricate. I don't know how deep he gonna go in his bag week one, but it's Andy Reid. You never know with Andy Reid. So, but yeah, I'm gonna roll with Kansas City to cover the spread. Next game we got New York Giants at the Washington Commanders. Washington Commanders are the favorite by 5.5 points. Uh, the Giants, I'm still is they I think they they do have Jackson Dart, and I do think he's gonna get. I think he's starting. Yeah, he's starting. I think he's gonna be rookie of the year. But they're playing against Washington. Washington had a great defense last year. I don't think they really changed too much on that defense. So the Giants, they have a lot of young players. I do like Malik Neighbors. Um, I do like him a lot, but it's gonna be tough to get those catches. And Jackson, he's a rookie, so I think it's gonna be a tough one for the Giants. So I do see Washington covering that spread of 5.5. Next game, we got Carolina Panthers at the Jacksonville Jaguars. Jacksonville Jaguars are 3.5 points favorite. I'm gonna roll with Jacksonville to cover that spread. Carolina, I don't know. It just really don't look like they've made too much progress. I'm sure maybe they have. I just haven't seen it. I don't know. Maybe I'm expecting too much. I don't know. But when a team like just been bad for so long, it's like it's hard to notice the small gains, I guess. So we'll see. So I'm gonna definitely roll with Jacksonville to cover that spread of 3.5 points. Next game, Pittsburgh Steelers at the New York Jets. Pittsburgh Steelers 2.5 point favorite. I of course am gonna roll with Pittsburgh Steelers to cover that spread. Not sure what Aaron Rodgers is gonna do, but we are going up against Justin Fields. I believe Justin Fields will get the start. I'm not sure. I'm actually going to double check that right now, you guys. I don't want to lead anybody astray. I don't want to give you guys false information, and I do apologize because I should have had this on hand beforehand. Yes, yes, yes. So Justin Fields will get the start. I highly doubt Tyrod Taylor will get the start, but no, we know Justin Fields will get to start. Love Justin how you played last year actually for the Steelers. I had a slogan for him. Justin is adjusting. It looked like he was adjusting. He was you know getting accustomed to the league and looked like he was falling into place. So hopefully we'll see more of that. I'm pretty sure we will see more of that. I'm pretty sure he's even more comfortable out there. Um, but at the same time, he's playing Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh knows what type of quarterback he is. Pittsburgh is one of the best defenses in the league. And Justin is still a little inexperienced. So the Pittsburgh's defense will definitely take advantage of that. And they will cover the spread indeed. That spread is 2.5 points. All right, next game we got Las Vegas Raiders against the New England Patriots. This should be great. This should be a great game. Anxious to see what Geno Smith is gonna do over there in Las Vegas. I know we joke about Geno a lot. Say he gonna throw some picks, which I'm sure he will throw some picks. It's kind of inevitable. Hopefully, he just don't throw too many and put the game in jeopardy. I am gonna go with Las Vegas on the money line. Like I told you guys earlier, if you missed it, if you're new to the show, the only time we will give you a money line pick on these games is if the spread is under 3, or yes, if the spread is under 3, basically, and it's the underdog. That's the only time we'll give you a money line. So, yes, I'm actually gonna go money line on Las Vegas to win in New England. I think Geno's gonna come with that fire. Geno is very fun to watch. I think he's gonna let it all hang out, and I think he could probably be a little more successful on a young team like New England. So I do like New England's defenses. So I am expecting to see an interception, or hopefully not two from Geno, but yeah, one will definitely happen. Uh, yeah. So, and I'm actually really excited to see. I'm really excited to see what Drake May is gonna do. I still think he's gonna have a good. I think he's gonna be good. I think he's gonna have a great career. I would have loved to see him play under Belichick, but whatever. So yeah. Next up we have Arizona Cardinals at the New Orleans Saints. The New Orleans Saints are no, I'm sorry guys. Arizona Cardinals are the 6.5 point favorite. Arizona Cardinals are the 6.5 point favorite. I actually am going to lay the points. I'm going to go against that spread. I think the game will be closer than 7. Um, I like the way New Orleans. I think New Orleans is trending up. Um, the young quarterback. I like Spencer Rattler. He'll adjust to the game quick. Hopefully that'll be this season. We'll see that this season. Um, uh, Arizona. I like their offense. They have James Conner over there. Um, they're a decent team. I do think they're a slightly better team than New Orleans just because they have a more experienced quarterback in Kyler Murray. But I don't see them beating them by 7. I think it'll be close. Maybe I'll I'll even say maybe like a field goal. Um, so yeah, next game we have Cincinnati Bengals at the Cleveland Browns. I believe that Joe Flacco is gonna get to start tomorrow. Joe Flacco actually played decent. They went and got him off the couch somewhere last season. I don't know. Yeah, they probably seen him at Lowe's or something. Like, hey man, what's up, bro? Can you still throw a football? Fuck it, we need some help. All right. But yeah, he actually played decent last year. So they are playing the Bengals. I think maybe Flacco makes it a little interesting, but I think Cincinnati will cover the 5.5 points. Just because of their high powered offense, and then I don't see too many I don't see um too many weapons on Cincinnati to on Cleveland to combat that. Not, you know, enough to make an impact like that. So I do think that Cincinnati will cover the spread of 5.5. Yeah, 5.5. So next game we have Miami Dolphins at the Indianapolis Colts. Yes, Miami Dolphins at the Indianapolis Colts. That is actually one of the picks for the parlay of the week, and we going Indianapolis is the 1.5 points favorite actually, but we're gonna go with Miami on the money line. Yes, yes, we're gonna go with Miami on the money line. Tua is making his return. I don't think he has lost a step. I'm just kind of scared for him, honestly. Uh, I'm just kind of scared. So yeah, man, what y'all think is the over and under on Tua? How many games he plays? Is it I'll give it 7.5 over or under. Over or under 7.5 games for Tua. Or 8.5. Yeah, I do 7.5. Is he gonna play 8 or more games this season? Drop your overs or your unders in the comments. Alrighty, so next game we have Tampa Bay Buccaneers at the Atlanta Falcons. That's usually an interesting game. Vegas has it tight. Tampa Bay, the 1.5 point favorite. Honestly, this I think this game could go either way, but Baker Mayfield, man, I really like Baker. Uh, and I think he's gonna do a lot of damage in that game. So I'm gonna go with Tampa Bay. I'm gonna go with Tampa Bay to cover the spread 1.5. Yes, yes, yes. So next game we have Tennessee and Denver. Tennessee at Denver. Denver is the 8.5 point favorite, surprisingly. So we're gonna go with gonna go against that spread. Actually, we're gonna lay the points. 8.5 is a very large gap for that game. I really don't see them. I really don't see Denver. I like Bo Nix. I really don't see them dominating those guys like that to beat them by 9. I really don't see that. So yeah, next game we have San Francisco 49ers at the Seattle Seahawks. Fresh off is gonna go San Francisco covering the spread, which is 2.5 points. Yes, I think San Francisco will try to make some noise. I looked at their schedule. I looked at everyone's schedule. I looked at the schedule and I think they will do a lot well, at least a lot better than last year. Brock Purdy looked questionable. I hope he's back on the square. Uh got some pieces coming back from injury. And yeah, I think they'll play a little bit more like that old 49ers team that we all miss and love. Um yeah, so I'm gonna go San Francisco, and also because Seattle just lost DK, and Gino, not the best. Sam Darnold played great actually last year, so they might have up. Yeah, they might. Yeah, they probably upgraded on a quarterback, but DK is a big that's a big loss, you know, especially with they're not the Legion of Boom no more. You know, they defense is actually is suspect, so you know it's gonna be hard for them to, you know, keep them, you know, get those wins in those close games. You know, it's gonna be hard for them to tough it out against a good team. So, you know, so if hopefully San Fran brings it, so yeah, put some pressure on that suspect defense. So I'm gonna go San Francisco to cover the spread. Next game, we got Detroit Lions at the Green Bay Packers. This should be a good one. This should be a good one. They have Green Bay surprisingly as the 2.5 point favorite. I'm gonna go against that. I'm gonna lay the points. I actually gonna go money line Detroit. I think Detroit will win this game. I think they have a point to prove to my boy Amon Ra. They got a good running core. Don't sleep on Green Bay either. Jordan Love. I think he still hasn't had that breakout year. Maybe this will be the season. If not this season, I don't think he's gonna have it. Um, so yeah, but I think he will make it a good game. But I do see Detroit coming away with the win. Next game we got Houston at Los Angeles Rams. They have Los Angeles as the 3 point favorite, but me, I am actually gonna go money line Houston. Um, don't I really, you know, I really don't. I don't know. I just see, I just see Stroud coming away with the win. I don't know. I don't know. The Rams, I don't know. They still haven't. I'm not sold on the Rams. You know, I think they could be beat with by a defense. I think Houston's defense will win this game. Yes. So the next game, is the game of the week, Baltimore and Buffalo. Buffalo 1.5 point favorite. I mean, Baltimore is the 1.5 point favorite. Pardon me, guys. But I'm going to go with Buffalo for the money line. Yes, to upset Baltimore. Y'all know Baltimore's my squad, but I see Baltimore. I see Buffalo coming out with a little more energy, and I think they'll come away with it. Um, Maybe by a field goal. And last but not least, well, probably last and least, Minnesota at the Chicago Bears. Um, Chicago Bears. Still not sold. They moved some things around and made some good moves, but I just got to see it, man. I got to see it. I'm still not sold. They got to show me something. Minnesota is the 1.5 point favorite. I think it should be a lot more. I actually think they'll probably win this game by about 10 or more. I think that spread should probably be 9.5. Uh, yeah. So I'm going Minnesota to cover the spread. So also, what we like to do at Player Parlays, we like to give you a parlay of the week, which consists of two spread bets. So usually you can double your money on these. Yeah, usually we like to the odds are probably, you know, 500 or more, so you can like double your money. So this week our parlay of the week, we have Tennessee. We land the points with sorry guys. We land the points with Tennessee. So plus 8.5 for Tennessee, and we're going plus 1.5 for Miami. We got Miami money line actually. Money line, we going with Miami for the upset. And we also like to give Last season, season 1, we gave you 5 picks per week, 5 prop picks per week. This year, we're gonna cut it down to 4. We're gonna give you 1 quarterback prop, 1 running back prop, and 2 wide receiver props. This week we have Patrick Mahomes for over 1.5 touchdowns. Number 2, we have Malik Neighbors for over 75.5 receiving yards. We have James Conner for over 0.1 rushing touchdowns. And last but not least, we're going under for Brock Bowers of the Raiders. We're going under 6.5 catches. So we believe he will have under 6 catches in that game against the New England Patriots. That is your parlay of the week, and those are your 4 props of the week. Yes. So, yeah, that pretty much wraps up episode 1 of season 2. I'm so glad to be back. Welcome back, all my old listeners. Welcome in new audience as well. Like I said, Cookbook, my co-host, will be back with us next week to give his insight and give us some laughs. And, we gonna kick it how we kick it. And, good luck on all those parlays. Follow us on Playrrr Parlays everywhere. Instagram, TikTok. We will be going live some weeks on TikTok this season. Just follow us everywhere. Come show us some love, drop some comments. We are on YouTube, of course. We broadcast on Apple Podcasts and Spotify as well, and iHeartRadio. So anywhere you can listen to podcasts, you can listen to Playrrr Parlays. We air every Thursday. Me and Cookbook were both on vacation, so we are airing a day late. So yes. So catch us every Thursday morning here at Playrrr Parlays. This your boy Fresh Off Hoyne signing off. Good luck on those bets. Keep it Playrrr at all times, and I will see y'all next week. Peace.
When you making blue Benjamin, they don't wanna see you win. They don't wanna see you win. They just wanna see you fall. They just wanna see you fall. Baby, stack up your ends. Make it stack. Show them suckers how to ball. Show them suckers how to ball. They don't wanna see you win.